Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to Campo, Colorado. It is the Junior High Championship Series right here. First, we're going to have the girls' championship and then the guys' championship in the next upcoming stream right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. My name is Brad Doherty. I'm joined by the one and only, the amazing, the senior, headed off to college before you know it, Mackenzie Riddle. Mackenzie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Here, I need to send a picture out on Facebook of this really cool booth. We actually can say we're coming to you from the booth, and it is a booth.
This is the best spot that we've had all season.
It's fantastic. Yeah, they got a hard internet connection for us to plug into. No Wi-Fi. We don't need it. This is better. They got a little desk. It's really fantastic. So hats off to the Campo School for having the best booth of the 2023 basketball season. There's not even a close second. Not even a close second. There is the one at the old Primero gym that's kind of this shaky scaffolding up on the side of the wall.
That one was a doozy.
That one's a little minorly sketchy. We didn't bring our cameras up into there. I didn't want the students to fall. All right, we're having fun today. So we're getting ready to tip off the girls' championship game featuring the Springfield Shorthorns and the Kim Branson Mustangs. It should be a pretty good matchup, pretty even matchup. Tonight, here kickoff in about 20 seconds or so. You know, Kim is coming in as the number 1 seed in the tournament. They had the best record to finish their conference, or best conference record, I should say, league record. And then I believe Springfield was seeded number 2 coming in. So that's how you like brackets to wind up, your number 1 versus your number 2 for the trophy. I don't think we're going to have necessarily introduction of players. Well, actually, I see them all seated. Like, we are going to do a little player introductions, Mackenzie. Your Springfield Shorthorns are coached by Mr. Tom Jacobs, and your Kim Branson Mustangs coached by Taylor Nittler.
The home team will be the Springfield, or the Kim Mustang, and Springfield Shorthorns will be the guests.
On the scoreboard, you'll see the home team will be the Kim Branson Mustangs in white, and the guest on the scoreboard will be the Springfield Longhorns. Now your starting lineups for the Springfield Shorthorns. 0, 8th grader Dakota Reed. Number 10, 7th grader Jersey Speck. Number 14, 7th grader Kobe Mackey. Number 21, 8th grader Jaylee Mort. And number 25, 8th grader Madison Crane.
Number 23.
And for the home on the scoreboard, Kim Branson Mustangs, 7th grader, number 23, Sarl Mosman. 8th grader, number 3, Charlie Burley. 8th grader, number 5, Kennedy Cranston. 7th grader, number 12, Daniela Gonzalez. And 8th grader, number 25, Peyton Espinoza. What are you expecting out of these teams tonight, Mackenzie?
I don't know. I know that we're from Branson, but I kind of think that the Lady Longhorns are going to pull this one out. I don't know. I saw them warming up, and they looked pretty tough, so it'll be interesting.
It will be it is going to be a good matchup today. And that is... Gotta get working on my names here. That was 0. Dakota Reed with a shot, no good. Second shot put up. 3-ball attempt by number 14, Kobe Mackey, just off the mark. Rebound controlled by Springfield. Into 21. Left side jumper, no good. That was Jaylee Mort. And our first jump ball of the night. Possession is going to belong now to the Kim Mustangs. Charlie Burley looking at inbounds. Actually, that's Sarl Mosman that ended up with inbound. Charlie Burley and Springfield executing the press to start things off. Mustang's going to have to hustle to get it across the stripe. Kennedy Cranston gets it across, finds Daniela Gonzalez. Shot is going to be blocked by Jaylee Mort. So we got 6-minute quarters here for you. Kennedy Cranston tries to get it into Peyton Espinoza, tipped out of bounds by Madison Crane. It's going to stay Kim Ball. Cranston to inbound again, tipped away by number 14, Mackey. Good active defense by the Springfield Longhorns. Shorthorns. I'll just say Springfield. I'm going to mess that up all night long. Charlie Burley gets her team on the board. And a quick turnover. And another turnover. Pass just a little off the mark. Cranston not able to handle that. That'll be Springfield inbounding underneath their own bucket. And that pass picked off by Cranston. Here she comes. And whacked across the front of the chest by number 10, 7th grader Jersey Speck. That's the first foul of the game. Sarl Mosman to inbounds. Sorry, that's a little out of camera view, this near side sideline. So we'll do our best to keep you updated of what happens right below us. We're kind of up higher than the court than we are in most of these smaller 1A gyms. Danielle Gonzalez on the left side dribbles in confidently, puts the shot up, and she's going to go to the line for free throws. And that foul is called on number 21, Jaylee Mort, her first. And Daniela just does not connect on the first. And she banks it in. Daniela on the board for her squad. Mustangs currently up 3-0, 4:27 to go here in the first quarter. Speck across, now that's Mackey. Working, gets it back out to Reed. Reed, deep right corner. Back to Mackey. Swings it over to Mort. Able to dribble in. She had a shot, didn't take it. And we're going to see Sarl Mosman pick up her first foul. Dakota Reed to inbounds. Over to Speck. Speck's shot just off the mark. Peyton Espinoza with the board gets to her point guard. Here comes Kennedy Cranston. Close side of the court. Working it back center. Finds Charlie Burley. Going to go dribble in right side. Shot is good. Charlie Burley with 3 points. 4 points now for the Lady Mustangs. Score 5-0, 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Long arms of Sarl Mosman get on it. Kennedy Cranston has it now. She looks up, finds Mosman on the break. She's going to turn and shoot just off the mark. Espinoza, rebound. No, we got a jump ball. Tied it up with Speck. Here comes Springfield. Mackey's got it, guarded by Cranston. Gets it over to 10. Speck, shot is good. And now Springfield is on the board. Nice little shot decision by Speck. Gotta like it when young players will go ahead and take those opportunities when it's a good opportunity like that. Mosman to inbounds. Springfield running a pretty stingy little press. Got two Mustangs. She's trying to Oh, we had a substitution happening on the other side, outside of the camera view. Now back to the inbounds play. Mosman's able to corral it in. Kennedy Cranston still working against the clock's got to get across the line, and she does. Guarded well by Mackey. Burley in again. A little long on that shot attempt. Last touch by the Mustangs. That'll be Springfield ball. Speck into Mackey. Taking her time. Letting her offense get set up. Mustangs running a kind of a man-to-man. More of a 1-3 or 1-2-1. And that shot by Mackey off. That put back by number 21. Mort is good. Brings her team within one. Your score 5-4 with 2.5 to go here in the first. Mustangs ahead. And a little bit of a shove. Aggressive defense that was a tad too aggressive. Just a little bit of a push there. That's the second foul on number 10, Jersey Speck. 2 quick fouls for her. 3 team fouls on Springfield thus far. Inbounds play. Here comes Kennedy Cranston. She's going to keep driving. Right side layup, no good. I think they're going to get Sarl coming in on that rebound attempt. Yep, first foul of the game on Sarl Mosman. Second team foul for the Lady Mustangs. Mackey tries to go to work, gets it back in. What a confident shot. That was number 21, Jaylee Mort. She has 6, and her team is up by 1 with just under 2 minutes to play here in the first. And that substitution, that was number 31, Tyler Mackey, 7th grader for the Shorthorns, committed that foul. Four team fouls on Springfield. Kennedy Cranston guarded by the older Mackey. Gets into Peyton Espinoza. Turns around, goes for the shot. No good, but that is going to be a foul on Mort. That's 2 on Jaylee Mort. Mackenzie, foul trouble could play into this game for Springfield if they're not careful.
Yes, definitely. I'm actually kind of surprised with these first 4 minutes of play. The Mustangs have really showed some aggressiveness that I wasn't expecting out of them.
Peyton Espinoza connecting on both of her free throw attempts, giving her team a 1-point lead, 7-6, 1:40 going left here in period number 1. Mackey to Mackey there, back to Mackey. Over to Reed. Tries to get it in, picked off by the Mustangs. Here comes Charlie Burley. Oh, dangerous. See if her team can connect. Peyton Espinoza corrals it. Daniela Gonzalez, catch and shoot. 3-ball. Uno, dos, tres. To quote my good friend Brock Brunelli, who couldn't be with us today. Steal by the Mustangs. Kennedy Cranston getting on the board. And that's going to bring us to a full timeout. We're going to go to a special sponsor, LARCC Trucking, who just stepped up, get this, Mackenzie, to sponsor every sporting event we broadcast in the 2023 calendar year. From now through this fall and winter, LARCC Trucking. So you'll be hearing a lot from them here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right. Thank you to LARCC Trucking, sponsoring everything we do here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network in 2023. And that's not just the end of this school year, but that's extending into the fall of our next football and volleyball season and the start of next basketball season. So big thanks to Cutler and Leah Farindelli of LARCC Trucking. Man, it's so exciting to see people stepping up and helping student-powered sports broadcasting be a reality here in Southern Colorado. There we go. Sarah Mosman, with the steal and the kick. Those darn feet, it's really easy to dribble off your feet, you know. I was really good at that in school. One of my specialties. All right, here comes Mackey. Back to Reed. Reed picks up her dribble, gets it into Mort. Back to Reed. Good dribble baseline. Good defense by Espinoza. And she loses her dribble. First called, going to be Mustang ball, but then correctly reversed. Yeah, Espinoza did get a hand on it. That's going to be Springfield ball there. Mort's got it. Out to Mackey. New Springfield Longhorn in the game now, number 5, Brayley Dukes, a 7th grader. Checked in after that timeout. Mackey working the ball around. And that foul is going to be on Charlie Burley. Her first foul of the game, 3rd foul for the Mustangs. Springfield looking at inbounds. Reed gets it into Mackey. Guarded by Gonzalez. Gets it up to Mackey. Kobe. Turnaround Jay, not quite there. Good shot, though. Emma Burley finds her teammate Cranston. A little too wide open. And that brings us to the conclusion of quarter number 1. The home number 1 seed, Kim Mustangs, up 12-6 here at the end of 1 on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions. You become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
All right, back here in Campo, Colorado. Mackenzie Riddle, Brad Doherty joining you here from the booth. You'll see a reminder there at the bottom of your screen to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And find us and follow us on Facebook. Just search for Saddle Rock Sports, and that's the best way to stay up to date and get notifications of when we're bringing the next live sporting event to you. Now, all these videos are we host them on YouTube, so they're always going to be public and searchable. You can actually, right now, if you wanted to, you could rewind the stream and have a little in-home instant replay if you'd like. It's kind of fun. Feel free to share these with friends and family that couldn't make it to today's game, maybe players that would want to rewatch it. That's what we do this for. All right, back to the action. Number 5, Kennedy Cranston going to work. Gabby Rios checked in for the Mustangs, tries the inlet pass to Peyton Espinoza, not quite there. Last touched by Springfield. Good defense by Springfield on that possession. Cranston inbounds to Burley. And they're going to get Peyton Espinoza. A little bit of a moving screen there with the foul. That's going to be her first of the contest. 4th team foul for the Mustangs. Here comes Kobe Mackey. Gets it over to Reed. Back to Mackey. Taylor Mackey with the ball now. Works the ball back to the left side. Gets it to Reed. One dribble shot. No good. Mackey with the board. Out to her sister. I'm guessing it's her sister. And then Dakota Reed. Nice open shot. Just a little too much on it. That's Dukes with the board. Back out to Kobe Mackey. She's going to pull it from Curry range. Not quite there. Kennedy Cranston with the board. She's going to go coast to coast. Gets her own rebound. Well, almost got her own rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball there. You know, we see that a lot, Mackenzie, when a player goes in a little bit out of control and just kind of heaves it up, hoping to draw a foul. It doesn't happen very often. You don't get that foul when you're out of control. All right, here comes Kobe Mackey. Over to Tyler Mackey. Working the ball back to the left side. Dakota Reed looked like she was going to pull that. No, gets it over to Kobe. No good. Dakota, good hustle by Tyler Mackey. Kennedy Cranston pokes it away. She's going to go to work, finds Daniela, who's able to control that pass. Dakota Reed, quick hands, gets a steal. More quick hands there by Charlie Burley, knocks it out of bounds. That'll be Springfield ball on the near sideline. Your score 12-6, 4.5 to go here in period number 2. Kobe Mackey, primary point guard for the Springfield Longhorns, gets to Dakota Reed. Back to Tyler Mackey. She's pulled in that long two-pointer for Kobe Mackey. Brings her team within 4. Kennedy Cranston, Springfield pressed. Again, she picks up her dribble, in a little bit of trouble. She finds a wide open Gabby Rios. Oh, no. And bodies on the floor. And big Tyler Reed. You know what? Tyler Mackey. She might be my favorite player on the floor. You know I have a penchant for those of us that have to go in amongst the trees. Sarl Mosman. Nice inbounds play by the Mustangs, and Sarl able to connect. She gets on the board. Kobe Mackey working the ball up. Her team 6 points down, 14-8 with just about 4 minutes to go. Swings the ball, Dakota Reed. One dribble, pulls it back out to Tyler. Oh, close, no call on Cranston there, and Gabby Reed jumping into her defender. She's got to learn to close out by stomping her feet and keeping her balance and not jumping to where her defender is, chopping those feet. Inbounds play coming up. Good play by Peyton Espinoza. Tip it away. Here comes Kennedy Cranston. Wisely slows it down. She's going to take the open J. No good. Too much on it. Charlie Burley wrangles in that board. Gabby Rios. Almost. A little too much on it. That was Dukes with the board, and here comes Kobe Mackey. She finds Dakota Reed. She's going to go left side baseline. No good on that shot. Peyton Espinoza, rebound, and they're going to call jump ball on that. Possession this time belonging to Springfield. 3:17. Springfield down by 6. Reed looking at inbounds. Finds Mackey. She's going to drive on that left side. Shot just off. There's a scrum for it. Yeah, it's big Tyler. Tyler Mackey and their coach, Coach Tom Jacobs, calling a timeout. Let's hear from one of our sponsors real quick.
Invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
All right, thank you. You just heard from Woody's Furniture of Trinidad Raton, also sponsoring lots of our broadcasts here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Stop by either of their locations if you need something pretty awesome for your house. Speaking of pretty awesome, ooh, nice long shot, not quite there. Good hustle by Dukes to bring that in. Tyler Mackey over to Kobe Mackey, guarded by Cranston. Picks up her dribble. Dukes going to try to work in. Gabby Rios with the hand on it. Ends up in the hands of Kennedy Cranston. She's going to slow it down. Back to Gabby. One dribble. Tries to get it to her teammate. Well defended by Springfield there. Dukes working the ball up the floor. Gets it to Mackey. And just drags that back toe. Come on, ref. She's one of my favorites. All right, Daniela Gonzalez checking in for Gabby Rios. Good minutes from Gabby Rios, one of our Branson 8th graders. This is really just her first year playing organized ball, so really like what we've seen from her there. Good inbounds attempt by the Mustangs. Daniela Gonzalez now has it. Back to Cranston. She's going to dribble up. Finds a wide open Sarl Mosman. Sarl, good. That's 4 points for Sarl. Extends her team's lead to 8. 2.5 to go here. Kobe Mackey into Mort. Ultimately gets back to Dakota Reed. Trying to find somebody open. Tyler Mackey now. Back to Reed. guarded by Charlie Burley. Good patience by Springfield, waiting for a good shot. Ooh, that was a nice looking one. Mort is going to get fouled on that. Let's see who they call it against. It's going to be Espinoza or Burley.
I think it was on Peyton.
Yeah, it was. That's going to be foul number 2 for Peyton Espinoza. 15 foul, both teams with 5 team fouls. Still 2 minutes to go. As you're well aware, once you get to foul number 7, puts the other team in the single bonus, giving them 1-and-1 opportunities. Mort unable to connect on the first. Let's see how she does here on shot number 2. Oh, just rims out. Cranston with the rebound. Picked up by Reed. Double team. She's able to get it to Charlie Burley. It's midcourt. Good defense by Springfield. I wonder if she got a little bit of a hand on it. Mosman not quite able to tip it back into play. 1:45 to go here in the first half of this ball game. Kim Mustangs up 16-8. Reed's got it, brings it back to the top of the key. And that is Kobe just missing on that. Rebound chased down by Charlie Burley. Oh, that little tippy toe drug a little too much. That turnover results in Springfield possession. Kobe Mackey, top of the key. Dakota Reed, she's going to pull up. No good, just off the mark. Mort with the board, back to Reed. That's Speck with the shot. A little long there. Dukes with the board. That's Kobe Mackey. Picked up her dribble in a little trouble. Gets it to Reed. Swings it back to Speck. Top of the key. Daniela Gonzalez flying for it. Doesn't quite get it. Woo! They're calling a foul there? Oh, they're calling a foul on Speck. That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that one, McKenzie. They were both going for that. I'd have called that a jump ball. That results in the 3rd foul for number 10, Jersey Speck. Unfortunately, that's going to make her have to take a seat on the bench. Kennedy Cranston handling the press, just turning on the jets, getting around the defenders. Charlie Burley, oh, had the right look, but just a little too much spice on that enchilada.
I like that one.
You like that one?
It's a little bit different.
You got to have a little fun behind the mic. All right. That was Kobe over to her sister, Tyler. Oh, not quite there. Last touch by the Mustangs, but that was the right thought by Reed to try to get it into that low post. That's really the place that lots of programs haven't figured out yet as players develop. The more you go to the low post, the better you do. Nice shot by number 14, Kobe Mackey. That's 4 for her tonight. I don't know the scoring averages, but with the confident way she's shooting, I'm sure she's one of the leading scorers. And the bank is open. She banked that off the glass. Long 2 by Daniela Gonzalez. That's 5 for Miss Gonzalez. I'm sorry, 6 points.
Yeah, she had 2 3-pointers.
And that brings us to the end of the first. End of the first half, rather. Your score, Kim Mustangs 18, Springfield Longhorns 10. Looks like we got about a 5 or 6 minutes halftime intermission. Let's hear from another one of our sponsors, Wallace Oil Company.
Has been serving Southeast Colorado with quality fuels and lubricants since 1962, delivering diesel, gasoline, and propane to residential and commercial farms and ranches. You can also visit Wallace Oil Automotive Repair in La Junta for all your vehicle needs. Wallace Oil is proud to support Kim and Branson athletics and student-powered broadcasting. Go Mustangs and go with Wallace Oil Company. They deliver.
So it's still at 6 points for her.
One-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or ranch. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
That would be funny.
This is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week, or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week, between 8 and 12 games, for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
Thank you and have a Merry Christmas.
All right, folks, welcome back to the action here in Springfield, in Campo, Colorado. About a minute and a half to go as the Springfield Lady Shorthorns going up against the Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Kim Branson ahead 8-10. Want to take just a minute to thank our super fans of the year. These are the folks that have stepped up to help us keep the lights on and keep broadcasting and keeping these student broadcasters paid. You know, the students that help us make these broadcasts possible are not volunteers. This is not a group project, not a class project. This is a student-powered broadcasting company. So Mackenzie Riddle tonight and some of our others that joined us a couple days ago, you know, they're all getting paid for their time. And every sponsor, whether that's a business sponsor or maybe one of our super fans, helps us pay them, really is what it boils down to. So our 2023 super fans thus far: Harold Unwin, Tina Watkins, Gail Hamilton, Andy and Molly Castillo, Oakley Wilson, and a couple I actually have not put up there yet. Some new super fans: Rosen Orville Strain and Felix Lopez. Thank you so much for being super fans for the year. If you would like to be involved, and helping us get this done and bringing this to students. You can scan the QR code right below me, or that's going to take you to the URL right below that, SattelrockSolutions.com/fans, and find out how you can get involved in that capacity if you feel so led. Another way you can be involved that is no cost to you, share these videos and Facebook posts. They're always going to be public and live and available for you to share to fans and family, players, coaches, anybody that was not able to attend the game in person and might enjoy watching it over and over and over again. So that would really help us keep bringing the action to you. Speaking of action, let's get back to it. Start of the third quarter. Kennedy Cranston has the ball for the Kim Mustangs, up 18-10. Picks up her dribble, finds Sarah Mosman at the left wing. Couple dribble jump shot, comes up short. Long rebound. She'll pull the trigger again and gets it. Sarah Mosman, 6 points on the night. I was talking to her dad before the game and just impressed on how she's improved every single game this season. Here come the Shorthorns. Mackey over to Reed. Back to Kobe Mackey. Finds Speck. Guarded by Gonzalez. Back to Mackey. Steph Curry, three-point range. That was right on the money. She just needs to step in a tad closer. And that foul is going to be on Kennedy Cranston. I believe that's her first of the game. Not sure who they're looking at. I think the ref is looking at Charlie Burley's number for that foul. Yep. And that's 2 quick fouls by the Mustangs. That's going to send Kobe Mackey to the line. That was the second foul on the evening for Charlie Burley. And she connects. That brings her point total to 5 thus far. That one coming up just short. Sarah Mosman with the board. Finds Emma Burley. I'm sorry, Charlie Burley. Emma's her big sister. I get lots of Burleys to get confused here. Oh, no, tough pass. Kennedy Cranston tried to force that one in and not enough juice on it. Here comes Springfield taking advantage of the turnover. Mackey back to Reed, little back and forth between the two guards. Speck has it now. Tries to feed it into Dukes, doesn't quite get there. Here comes Kennedy Cranston after the steal. Daniela Gonzalez has it in the deep left corner. She's going to dribble in, and just kind of an interesting looking shot. She didn't really square up. She just kind of continued to dribble with her hand there, and it ended up being a shot. But I like the confidence. You know, we've been working on that with her every chance possible in PE, working on confidence. And one of the 7th graders, a lot of 8th graders on the squad, she'll be one of the core leaders of the team next year. Here comes Kobe Mackey. Speaking of leadership and confidence, what a great drive. Not quite able to convert. Here comes Charlie Burley. Picks up her dribble. Sarah Mosman back to help. Finds Kennedy Cranston. She's got a lane on the right side. And she did get a little bit of left arm into her defender. That's going to be an offensive foul. I believe that's the second foul of the afternoon on Kennedy Cranston. 3 team fouls by the Mustangs so far. And she did have her knee on the ground. And once you get your knee or your posterior on the ground, it is so hard to not get a travel call. The way that rule reads is if you make any kind of move, one way or the other. Kennedy Cranston, another 2. That's 4 on the night. That ball tipped away just out of the hands of Reed. Oh, here comes that Springfield press again. Sarah Mosman finds Cranston. She's just going to turn on the Jets and get on down past the half-court line. Guarded by Kobe Mackey. Oh, steppity step. I saw that one from here. I knew that whistle was coming. Kobe Mackey bringing the ball up for her squad. Oh, good hustle by Charlie. Not quite able to get a hand on it. Still going to be Springfield ball. Dakota Reed inbounding for her team. Gets it into Mackey. Right back to Reed. Mort calling for it. Sorry, that wasn't Mort. That was another player down there. Ooh, that was the right thought. Just a little too much on that pass. That's number 25, Madison Crane, who was in that good low post position. Kennedy Cranston coming up. Pulls it back. Picks up her dribble. Finds Charlie Burley. She's got the left lane open. Daniela Gonzalez, deep left corner. Back to Charlie Burley. Burley, oh, last touched by Cranston, I believe. Yep, gonna be Springfield ball. Current score, Mustangs up 22-11. About 3 minutes to go here in the third. But if we've learned anything about junior high basketball, Mackenzie, it's a game of momentum and swings.
Definitely.
Good pass by Speck to a wide open Mort, just a little off on that shot. And I believe he was looking at number 25, Madison Crane, picking up a foul there on the rebound by Peyton Navarrete. And it looks like we got a timeout. Let's hear from, again, our good friends at LARCC Trucking.
Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right, one of our sponsors we're going to try to bring your attention to here in a second is Tri-Peak Theaters. As we're kind of waiting for this to finish, they're one of our sponsors. Don't have a full-blown commercial ready for them. That's a theater in Trinidad. You know, streaming is fun and convenient, but there's nothing like going to the movies. So you can see right there what's playing and now and then what's coming. I'm excited for Quantum Mania in the next couple of weeks. Check them out at the Tri-Peaks Theater and Event Center in Trinidad. Nothing quite like the movies. All right, back to the action. Kennedy Cranston. Guarded by Kobe Mackey. Wide open Charlie Burley going to pull the trigger just short. Sarl Mosman, too much on it. Peyton Espinoza wisely lets go of that rebound to not pick up a foul. Here we go, that's Speck. Gets it over to Kobe Mackey. Nice shot, just doesn't quite convert. Mort with the board, finds Dakota Reed. Oh, they let a little foot drag go on that one. Oh, that was a nice no call by the ref. They could have gotten Peyton with a little bit of body on that. Appreciate them electing not to call that foul. That was a warning on Sarah Mosman. You have to not infringe across the plane defensively. Ooh, long two by number 10, Jersey Speck. That's 4 points for her tonight. Here comes Kennedy Cranston. And offensive foul called on Kennedy Cranston. The Kim crowd is not very pleased with that call. That's going to be 3 on Kennedy. And they are correct. She wasn't moving, but I think she probably had a hand out pushing off was my guess. The defender wasn't set, so it wasn't that she drew the charge. I think Kennedy was pushing off as she drove. Speck looking to work on the right side. Back out to Reed. Kobe Mackey's calling for it. Steph Curry range. And she connects. That is 8 points for Mackey. Burley trying to get it to Espinoza. Kicked out of bounds by Speck. Good hustle. It's only a 6-point deficit here. About a minute to go here in the third period. Your score 22-16. Mustangs are ahead. A little give and go. That shot probably partially deflected. Good defense on that possession by Springfield. Here comes Kobe Mackey. Got to guard her from the parking lot. Dakota Reed says, I'll give it a go. Oh, just off. Rebound eventually picked up by Kennedy Cranston. It's a pinball match. Ball still on the floor. Here comes Dakota Reed. Ends up coming up with it. Oh, that's going to be tough. That's 4 fouls on Kennedy Cranston. Looking over to the sideline. Gabby Rios setting to check in. Going to have to sit Kennedy now with 4 fouls. Well, the scoreboard says 3. Well, I can't tell what happened. I think Kennedy still has 4 fouls, even though the scoreboard shows 3, unless they changed it somehow. All right, Dakota Reed going to work. Her team down by 6. Kobe Mackey, little floater in the lane, not quite there. Gabby Rios gets a hand up on it, pulls it down. Possession arrow in the Mustangs' favor. Sarl Mosman looking to inbound, and guess what? Here comes the press, and with their best ball handler, Kennedy Cranston, on the bench, this one's going to be a challenge. They're going to have to get it across. And that's 10 seconds. Mustangs not able to get it across the half-court line, and that'll be a turnover. Springfield ball. Good defense taking advantage of Kennedy Cranston sitting on the bench. Mackey over to Speck and took a little extra drag of that pivot foot. And seeing the press, Coach Nittler sends Cranston back in for Rios. Cranston going to have to play real smart. 9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. As long as she doesn't lower her head and pick up an offensive foul, that'll be a success. Charlie Burley dribbles it off her own feet. 2 seconds to go. That's going to be Springfield ball. Not a lot of time to try to get a shot off, but they're going to try. And that shot way short. That was even outside of her range. All right. For this intermission, let's take a quick little intermission of our own and hear from our friends at the Cook Oil Company.
Your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks, and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
All right, speaking of our good friends at the Wallace Oil Company and the Cook Oil Company, man, and actually the Duran Oil Company, they also own the Tri-Peaks Theaters and Event Center in Trinidad. Really appreciate every business that has stepped up and made student-powered broadcasting a reality here in Southern Colorado. If you like what you see and you're watching as one of these schools, maybe you're part of the Springfield community and you'd like to see this start up at your school, man, we would love to help you. Find us on Facebook, send us a message, and we'd love to have that conversation with you and help you get started. It's really been a lot of fun. Here we go, back to the action. That's Reed, guarded by Burley. Good patient move. Looks to go inside to Mort. And that's a jump ball. Possession belongs to the Mustangs. Sarl Mosman looking inside, finds Kennedy Cranston. Gets the ball inbounds. The Mustangs successfully handle the press. Kennedy Cranston now across the timeline. He's going to look, a little spin move, banks it in. The bank is open here on a Monday evening for Kennedy Cranston. That's 6 points for Kennedy tonight. Dakota Reed has it, left wing. Guarded by Cranston, gets it up to Speck, swings it over to Kobe. Back into Mort, poked away by the Mustangs. That stolen by Dakota Reed, not able to get that. She's a little too wide open. Here's that press. Kennedy Cranston gonna just go to work, gets it across the timeline. Sarah Mosman, top of the key. Guarded by Speck. Sarl's got to be careful not to get it poked away like that. Speck, good, quick hands. Good rebound by Mort. Shot doesn't go. Reed picking it up. Kobe pulls up, possible three just off to the right. Cranston kind of has an open floor. She's got Daniela. And last touched by somebody. I'm going to say last touch by the Mustangs. I think Daniela got a finger on it after that deflection. Here comes Kobe Mackey. 4.5 to go. 8-point game. Your Mustangs are up 24-16. This Springfield team playing with a lot of determination, a lot of poise, just not going away. And they have the weapons to strike at any point in time. So a lot of basketball to go here. Here's Kobe Mackey going to work. Oh, wow. They didn't call Charlie Burley with the potential block foul. Kennedy Cranston wisely keeping that other arm down. Finds Charlie Burley. Jumper, just short. Cranston ends up with it blocked by number 25. Peyton Espinoza trying to get a hand on it. Loose ball. Daniela eventually comes up with the rebound. Gonzalez now top of the key. Guarded by Speck. Picks up her dribble. In a little trouble. Finds Kennedy. Dribbles in. Takes the shot. Feels good. That was a heads-up play by Kennedy. Did you see what she did right there? She felt the presence and felt herself get bumped from the back. Decides to try to throw up the jumper, maybe getting a foul call. She doesn't get the foul call, but heads-up play by Kennedy Cranston there. Here comes Kobe Mackey going to work against Cranston. She's got to be careful with only 4 fouls. Good little drive, not quite there. Last touch by the Mustangs, apparently. That'll be Springfield ball underneath. Dakota Reed to inbound for her team. Mackey going to work, kind of loses her dribble. Stolen by the long arms of Sarah Mosman. Daniela Gonzalez has it. Finds Charlie Burley, gets across the line. Finds Kennedy. Daniela Gonzalez, 3-ball attempt, just off, a little long. Sarah Mosman ends up corralling that. Charlie Burley puts up the shot, a little too strong. Oh, another no call against Peyton Espinoza. She's got to be careful. And there goes Speck, picks up her dribble. Kobe Mackey has it now with about 2:40 to go in the game. Her team down by 8. Tries to go to work. Beautiful drive. Oh, I wish she'd have got that. Man, I really like what I see out of Kobe Mackey. 7th grader. Daniela, aggressive. Going to the line again. This is a newfound confidence in Daniela. We've not seen her attack the lane like this, and this is the second time she has done that this game. Off the back iron there, a little too much. Substitution, number 5, Braylee Dukes checking in, and that's Madison Crane going to take a little break. 2.5 to go here in the game. And here come the Shorthorns. Speck off the glass, no good. Peyton Espinoza with the board. Here comes Kennedy Cranston, guarded by Speck. Picks up her dribble. Oh, weak pass is picked off. Got to be more careful. Oh, and that's a double dribble. Speck a little frustrated at herself for keeping going. You know, good aggressive, though. Keep it up, young lady. I like the way you play basketball. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession this time stays in favor of the Springfield Longhorns. They're going to have it underneath their own basket. Substitution for the Mustangs. Gabby Rios checking in for Daniela Gonzalez, giving her a little breather. Kobe Mackey going to work on the right side. Gets it to Mort, back to Reed. Mackey calling for it. That's smart. Drive and try to draw a foul. So good heads up, high basketball IQ play there by the 7th grader, Kobe Mackey, sending her to the line. I did not see. It could have been a plethora of Mustangs they could have called it. How do you like that word for? I'm pulling out the SAT vocabulary here. And that's on Peyton Espinoza, her 3rd. Mackey's shot just falls a little short. You know, you see that at the end of games. Free throws start falling short. Players just exhausted, and I don't think Mackey's taking a break this entire game. She corrects it, gets her first, and her coach calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout to hear from our good friends at the LARCC Trucking Company.
Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right, just under 2 minutes to go here in the game. The Springfield Shorthorns down by 7. Now we're going to go to Coach Kinsey's corner. Mackenzie, if you're the Springfield coach, what are you telling your girls at this point in time?
I mean, I think that they really got to prioritize boxing out and getting those rebounds because, you know, you're down by 7, so you don't need to be as concerned about defense and more about what you're doing on the offensive end, and that's going to be scoring to try and tie it up or win the game.
Yeah, this is a fun one. There's still plenty of time.
Yeah, 2 minutes, you could do a lot.
Good heads-up play by Cranston. Ball tipped away by Speck. Oh, they're going to say last touched by Kennedy Cranston. That's going to be Springfield ball. Minute 52 to go. 7-point deficit. We've seen Kobe Mackey shoot it from the logo. Mort's got it now. Speck trying the 3. Just off to the right and short. Here comes Kennedy Cranston. Finds Charlie Burley. Gets across the timeline. Guarded by... Oh, Dakota Reed. Sorry, forgot the name just a second. Kennedy Cranston pulls up way too strong. That was 3-point level strong, and she was a step or two inside the line. Here come the Shorthorns. That Speck's got it, swings it over to Reed. Reed goes to work on the left side, pulls it back. Back to Speck, swing it over to Kobe. Oh, another 3-pointer. And we have a 4-point ball game with about a minute to go. Kennedy Cranston dribbles up, pulls it to the side. She's got a look. She finds Daniela. Oh, picked off by Mort. Daniela doesn't give up on it, though. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession belongs to the Mustangs. Good hustle on both squads. Good play by Mort to pick it off. Good hustle by Daniela to not give up on it. Mustangs inbounding on the far sideline. And it sounds like we got a 30-second timeout called by one of the referees. by one of the coaches. Let's hear from our friends at Woody's Furniture.
Invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
All right, 53 seconds to go, 4-point game. Momentum seems to be swinging Springfield's way. Let's see how the Lady Mustangs respond after that timeout. Kennedy Cranston has it, drives in, tries to find her. Charlie Burley ends up in Kennedy's hands. She shoots it, gets fouled in the midst of the shot by 14. Kobe Mackey. This is Kennedy's first attempt at the free throw line tonight. 46 seconds to go in the game. Her team up 24-20. And that first one just off the mark. Second one is good. Gets her team up to a 5-point lead. 45 seconds to go. Kobe Mackey driving up fast. Speck pulling it. Is fouled on the attempt. That's the right call. Daniela got up and kind of landed in her, and you cannot touch the shooter. You can box them out as soon as they hit the ground, but if you're in their space, not giving them a safe place to land, that is a foul. Speck, first shot is good. That gives her 5 points. Leading scorers for the game, Kobe Mackey's got 12. Mort's got 4. Speck has 5. Just made that free throw, so that gives her 6 points. Not able to convert there. Charlie Burley. Oh, sloppy pass. They're going to call a jump ball. And that is going to be Springfield ball. 4-point game, 34 seconds to go. Reed's got it back up to Kobe Mackey. And that one, high rebound, not good. Charlie Burley's able to get it. And she's going to get whacked on the arm by Jaylee Mort. I believe that's going to be the third foul on Mort. Sorry, the fourth foul. I knew I was missing one somewhere in there. She's got to be careful. 20 seconds to go, 4-point game. Good hustle by Meck to pick that away. Jaylee Mackey, Kobe's going to shoot it, no good. Oh my goodness, tough one. Looks like Charlie Burley did get a hand on the arm there, according to the official. That's going to send the 8th grader Dakota Reed to the line. A chance she makes both of these. We got a 2-point game. That is 8 fouls committed in this half by the Mustangs. So from here on out, 1-and-1 situation for every foul on the floor. Reed makes this one. It's a 3-point game, and Springfield has 3-point shooters, Mackenzie.
They do.
12 seconds to go. Your score, 25-21. That shot just misses everything, and I see timeout being called by Coach Nittler of the Mustangs. And she wants a full timeout, so we'll take a full timeout to hear from our friends at the Rocky Mountain Turf Solution. At Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions.
With Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
As we wait for this final timeout to expire, just want to take a minute again to thank our sponsors stepping up and helping us make this possible. LARCC Trucking, Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, Woody's Furniture of Trinidad and Raton, the Wallace Oil Company, the Cook Oil Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of Colorado, at the Walsenburg office, Janice Salopich. Thank each and every one, and the Tri-Peaks Theaters and Event Center in Trinidad. Thank you for stepping up and making these broadcasts possible. 12 seconds to go. Championship on the line. Kind of a crazy jump ball situation, the possession arrow actually belongs to the Mustangs. 4 seconds ticked off the clock. 8 seconds to go now. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Bodies on the floor. Another jump ball. Springfield's going to have it with 4 seconds. You know, that was the right play and the right thought. Just tough pass to handle. It was a little low for Charlie to get her hands around. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that shot?
Holy cow.
That brought it to within 1. 3 points is good. That was Dakota Reed, her 4 points of the game, but not quite enough. Your league champions for the 2023 season, with the final score here, 25-24, is going to be the Kim Branson Mustangs. We're going to keep it right to you. I believe they're going to have a trophy presentation. Give you a little scoring recap as they do. For the Springfield Shorthorns, 12 points is what Kobe Mackey finished with. Man, she's a 7th grader. Watch her, ladies and gents. She's going to be a special player. 12 points for her. Jersey Speck had 6. Jaylee Mort had 4. And Dakota Reed with that last 3 ball from the parking lot ended up with 3 points. On the Mustang side of the ball, Kennedy Cranston led her team with 7 points. Sarah Mosman right behind her with 6. Daniela Gonzalez also with 6. Charlie Burley with 4. And Peyton Navarrete with 2.
Presentations go to our first place winners tonight, the Kim Branson Mustangs.
And your Kim Branson Mustangs being officially recognized as the tournament winners.
Some individual presentations to each player.
And it looks like all the players are receiving a medallion and looks to be a really cool collector cup of some sort. That's a pretty cool deal. That's what we need, Saddle Rock Sports Network championship cups.
Yeah, we need to stay hydrated up here.
Up here in the high elevation here in the Campo booth. Well, Mackenzie, your thoughts on the season for the Kim Branson Mustangs so far? Or now that it's over. I shouldn't say so far. You say that when it's still got more to come. What do you think of how the ladies played this season?
I think there was definitely a lot of growth that went on, and I definitely didn't see them playing with as much confidence at the beginning of the season. And tonight, I had said at the beginning of this, I was like, I think the Longhorns are going to come out and win it. But I was wrong. Their confidence and their aggressiveness really showed through in this game. So there's a lot of improvements that were made this season.
You know, and I really like the way Springfield played that game. Their defensive intensity and their press was really, really effective. You know, they had several 8th graders on that squad, but as I'm looking, there are about 5 7th graders, and several of those were key players here in this game. So they have a bright future ahead of them, not only for junior high for next year, but as they move forward as a squad into high school. So I'm ready for some more Mustang Springfield girls basketball rivalries in the coming years. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you to both coaching staffs, to both teams for putting on a good show. Thank you to Campo for hosting. And thank you for all the referees showing up, to our sponsors, and all of our viewers. On behalf of Mackenzie Riddle, I'm Brad Doherty here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. And stay tuned right here. We'll have the boys championship game for you here in just a few minutes.